Hey everybody, it's Bridget Lynn Dolgoff, Consciousness of Economics and Urban Farm Project YouTube channel. Anyway, today I did a little mini seed broadcasting on the garden. And so around, let's see if I get my finger in there, from there to there to there to there, that whole area, I planted this awesome quick corn, beautiful. Let's go over here and take a look at what it looks like. It's from my special delivery from my seed friend, my friend who grows the native seeds for the 13th grandmother in New Mexico and her food bank. So these are the corn. And they're called Millennial. They're beautiful. Look at those little beads. They look like little beautiful crystals, don't they? All right. So that's one thing we got in there. I did on the outside plant some popping sorghum. You know, you can put these in a pot and pop them like popcorn and eat them, you know, salt them and stuff. And I was going to see, sometimes he puts the native name on these. And this is Tepe Huano popping sorghum. Already planted some of that. Planted Hopi sunflowers already. Also, he sent me some really good stuff that he's growing, holy basil or tulsi from India, native. You can put the actual leaves, the fresh leaves, in your water. Helps, it's a medicine. And then we did, okay, so we got the corn. Okay, so then let's go over here and look. And this is all just to give you guys ideas on what to do. It's always good to do some corn, beans. I didn't get any squash. Like I said, I try to source everything out. So I get what I get. And that's what I plant. Okay. So this square part right here is going to be for one of the people here that wants to do a already grown tomato plant, which is fine. So in here, this corner from, let me see if I can see, from there to like this post or this area here, all the way over. I planted a few seeds of tomato plants, but mostly bush beans. And then I planted pole beans around the edge and the perimeter all the way around there. So we got native pole beans planted. So this guy, this is a Cherokee called Cornfield. We planted him along the fence. This is a Hopi purple pole bean. Let's see. He calls it Pomo Ugui. Okay, that was planted along the fence. This one is called a marrow bean. Vining, pole bean. We planted that along the fence. It's good. Beans and corn and squash, you know, are the three sister crops. Okay, then we have bush beans. Look how beautiful those guys are. They're purple. And these are called amethyst native beans. These are yellow Indian woman. Beautiful. And those are bush beans. So those got into this first part of this little square here, right? Bush beans. And it'll help, you know, by growing them in there, it's going to help long term with the soil. So it's going to give and give and give and give. And regardless if people eat the beans, hopefully they may. But you can always save the seeds and pass them on to keep the legacy growing if you're not a bean person. Okay, hold on. I got to move the water here for El Llano because we're trying to get the Llano going. Okay, now I planted over in this area, get my finger along here, this line here, all the way around this whole fence line. On the inside there, I planted a heirloom kale from Baker Seed. And then on the inner side here, I planted all the way to here, the end here, some Baker Heirloom spinach. So I'm hoping this spinach goes okay. Might be a little too warm right now, but this is the spinach. That's the, I guess I ripped off the top. Oh, it's called Spinach Red Malabar. So I either do native, this is my first year with native seeds because they were sent to me, and I always do heirloom no matter what. And then I've got this beautiful, look at that, Baker Creek heirloom seeds. And this guy is Kale Scarlet. And look, the directions of what to do are on the back, just in case you get confused or lost. So I recommend Baker Seed Catalog. They do the Heirloom Expo every year in Santa Rosa, I think in September. Everything heirloom. And then I like to buy a lot of products from Heirloom Organics. They're in Grants Pass, Oregon. This is not, I don't have these anymore. I planted them all. But I saved the container, and I have a whole bunch of lettuce in here. I have like 7 varieties of heirloom lettuce from the Heirloom Organic Company. I'm going to wait 2 more weeks to plant lettuce. Lettuce under good conditions can take 3 weeks. So, and then you got to eat the poop out of it. Okay, so I planted in the rest of this area. I kind of did like because I don't know this whole area. So I don't know how good these seeds are. So I did more broadcasting and just tossed a bunch out. We have a plum tomato heirloom, Heirloom Organic, a green zebra. These come in the seed pack. So Heirloom Organics has a seed pack for tomatoes, tomato pack, and these are all that come in there. So this one is a turkey purple, Heirloom Organic, Heirloom Brandy Wine. These ones last on average in the packet 2 to 4 years, depending on how they're packed. There's a Heirloom Roma. And then the last one is a rutabaga. Okay, so those are all planted in the garden. I did a broadcast on the tomato seeds. And I planted quite a bit. And you know, from this tomato seed pack that I got as a gift, I got it like about, oh, and those aren't mine. That's somebody else's project. I only grow food, and I only do edible landscapes. Okay, so the tomato pack came with like, I don't know, 7 or 8 varieties of heirloom tomatoes. And there's so many in there that you could buy one pack. It's usually like, I think they're like $50 or something. But I've shared them with 4 other people in gardens, planted them, you know, in other gardens. And then I still had a ton to put in here. And then now I'm going to give the rest away. So anyway, we are all good in the hood. All right. It's a crystal clear day. You're in the desert. Bridget Lynn Dolgoff, Conscious of Economics and Urban Farm Project. We're out.